So all this right here used to be warehouses. It's gutted out for office space and places for people to live. And it used to be a rail train used to come through here.
Now, if you aren't familiar with Ponce City Market, it's actually a fully renovated Sears, Roebuck Company building. Ponce City Market is really kind of like a flexible space where you'll see lots of shopping, eating, places to hang out. There's like a central food hall where you have different types of food vendors. There's retail shops. There are offices, office buildings. There are places to just relax. And there are also residences in the surrounding buildings as well. Made it to Ponce City Market.
Is today St. Patty's Day?
It's this weekend, I believe.
Monday, I think.
It is.
Monday.
It's St. Patrick's Day weekend. You don't have any green on, sir.
It's not today. St. Patty's Day is not today.
When is it?
Monday, I think.
Okay. So we pay for parking. So which way do you want to go first? Like through here? All right. Ponce City Market actually connects to the Beltline and to other neighborhoods in the Atlanta area. So Virginia Highland, Ponce Highland, Midtown, they're all within easy walking distance or pedaling distance around that particular area. It's the weekend before St. Patrick's Day in Atlanta, a beautiful weekend. The high, I think, was about 77 degrees, and just decided that it's a great weekend to take a walk around the Beltline down into Piedmont Park, starting at Ponce City Market. This area, I believe, is called the Old 4th Ward. So based on Beltline.org, the Atlanta Beltline is the most comprehensive transportation and economic development effort ever undertaken in the city of Atlanta, and among the largest, most wide-ranging urban redevelopment programs currently underway in the United States. It is a sustainable redevelopment project that will ultimately connect 45 in-town neighborhoods via a 22-mile loop of multi-use trails, modern streetcar, and parks. Now, this is all based on railroad corridors that formerly circled Atlanta. When completed, it will provide first and last mile connectivity for regional transportation initiatives and put Atlanta on a path to 21st century economic growth and sustainability. Now, that was a mouthful, but basically on this loop, there are various things to do along the way. There are parks, various trails, there are businesses, restaurants. I've even stopped into like a random art gallery along the way. as well as along the Beltline there is housing. And I know there's an effort to get more affordable housing along the Beltline as well. Some of the quantifiable goals of the Atlanta BeltLine include making sure that there's 33 miles of multi-use urban trails, 5,600 units of affordable workforce housing, $10 billion in economic development, 1,100 acres of environmental cleanup, 1,300 acres of new green space, 30,000 permanent jobs, 46 miles of improved streetscapes, and 22 miles of pedestrian-friendly rail transit. There's also public art along the way that I think I've gotten some footage of that's really cool as well. If you haven't had the chance to visit, I would highly recommend taking a look at the Atlanta BeltLine, finding a spot to start your walk, and just walking along the way and seeing what you can run into. For this particular walk, we walked down to Piedmont Park, back around, and looped back around to come back to Ponce City Market area. Now, if you're not familiar with Piedmont Park, it's an urban park in Atlanta, Georgia, probably the biggest one in the area that I know of. It's located about a mile northeast of downtown between Midtown and Virginia Highlands. Originally, this whole land was owned by someone named Dr. Benjamin Walker, who used it as his out-of-town gentleman's farm and residence. He sold the land in 1887 to the Gentlemen's Driving Club, later named the Piedmont Driving Club, and wanted to establish an exclusive club and racing ground for horse enthusiasts. The park was originally designed by Joseph Forsyth Johnson to host the first of two major expositions held in the park in the late 19th century. So over the years, the park has served as like an athletic center for the city. I know that I personally have run the Peachtree Road Race, and we end up at Piedmont Park. Throughout the years, many improvements have been made. There are picnic areas, tennis facilities, a lake dock, and 2 playgrounds. There's also some great views from Piedmont Park where you can kind of do your own sightseeing tour, as well as miles of walking, jogging paths, water fountains. It's a great place for sports, from bicycling to swimming to soccer to track. There are also dog parks if you're a dog lover. There are actually 2 off-leash dog parks in the area as well. And it's just really a great place to hang out. I've gone out there just to have a picnic, to throw the ball around with the kids, to enjoy a wonderful, beautiful day as you see us doing here. There's also a pool in the area. So if you're ever in Atlanta, I would definitely recommend taking some time to walk around Piedmont Park. I think you definitely will not regret it.